The following video is not made for kids under 13. If you are not 13 years old, please exit out of the video now. And please, YouTube, do not sue me. Sup guys, Leon Mookie here, and I'm back with another part of What If Nezuko Never Turned Into a Demon. This is part 2. I know it's been a while since I posted this What If series, but I wanted to wait until I got at least 100 viewers in this What If series before I started part 2. It's one of my less, popular ones. But so I just want to wait until I at least reach in the hundreds to start my next one. At any rate, with that said, let's get into where we last left off. In the last video, I asked you guys what scenario should I go with if Nezuko never turned into a demon. Scenario 1 was if Nezuko never turned into a demon and Tanjiro and Nezuko worked together to find Muzan. And scenario 2 was a role swap. Basically a role swap. What if Nezuko never turned to a demon, but Tanjiro did? So everyone decided on scenario 2. So that's what I'm going to do. Scenario 2 is where Tanjiro turned into a demon instead of Nezuko. Nezuko just finished her training with Oto Kuraki and was able to cut the boulder in half. And took half as long as, less longer than what Tanjiro did in canon. Basically a year and a half instead of 2 years where it took him so long. So Nezuko is more of a prodigy in this What If series than Tanjiro's good and all, great even, but not on the same level in Nezuko. Soon after, she arrives at the final selection, where she sees all her could-be fellow demon slayers. Zenitsu is still there, along with Konosu, just like as usual. She is wondering, seeing so many people here wanting to be demon slayers, and surprised that a secret corps could have this many people participating. Soon after, the Oyokai's daughters finally arrived. As they tell what they should do, basically survive the night in the mountaintops against the demons. As they tell them that once daybreak arrives, they have survived and they are made full-fledged demon slayers. As everything is going on, Nezuko is prepared for what's to come. However, just like Tanjiro, she wants to see if she can ask any demons to find a way to cure Tanjiro of being a demon. But she doesn't ask like forever, like how Tanjiro did right after. She basically asks one demon and then that's just it. Soon after, everything goes as normal. She takes down a couple of demons pretty easily, but soon after runs into the same demon that kills all of Oto Kuraki's past pupils. The ones that he tells Nezuko, just like he told Tanjiro, and says that the mask that they wear is a symbol showing that they are Oto Kuraki's students. That he feeds on every single one that's in the final selection. As Nezuko gets angry, realizing that her predecessors, Sabito and Mamako, basically died to this demon, her predecessors died in the final selection. Realizing that they were ghosts, she begins attacking the demon as its arms reach for her, wanting to devour her and rip her to shreds. She slices through each and every arm with furious rage, thinking the demon believing that her rage is the thing that's basically going to be her downfall. But instead, Nezuko's rage is her source of power. Her anger is what keeps her is what keeps her motivated, keeps her calm, and is what makes and what ends and is what basically helps her win the fight in the end, cutting the demon's head off as usual. As she realized, as soon after, she wanting to finish it off by basically ending it right then, right here and now, she began to realize that he's probably the same as as Tanjiro. The same, probably never wanted to be a demon in the first place, but became one after all this. And she sits with the demon, comforting it until he finally passes on and fades away. Realizing now, having to finish the final selection, gripping her Nichiri katana and killing each and every demon that she sees in front of her. She already asked a couple of demons if they knew anything about turning a demon back into a human, but she only asked 3 times. After that, all she wanted to see is every demon before her head on the ground. Soon afterwards, daybreak finally arrives, and she finally passed the final selection. Just like before, there were only 4. Just like in Canada, there were only 4, just as usual. And Nezuko finally became a demon slayer. And that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Just like before, I don't plan on making my Demon Slayer videos just as long, unlike My Hero Academia ones. This is just, simple, of course. At any rate, I want to ask you guys a question. Just like before, do you think Nezuko's Nichiri katanas, do you want her to have 2 or do you want her to just have 1? Not only that, what color do you want them to be? Do you want them to still be black or like Tanjiro's, or do you want them to be a different color, like pink or even blue, or even pure white, like the opposite of Tanjiro's? Leave a comment below and tell me what you guys think. At any rate, this is Leon Moki, signing out. Later.